the message like you approved me. Okay, but
Yeah,
it was in spam also.
yeah. Log in. All you have to do is log in.
Okay, I did.
All right, so yeah, we was talking. You was asking me about the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is basically it's the best cryptocurrency out, that you can use, and it's not regulated. It's not regulated, so it's not it's not manipulated by anybody. There's no fees when you transfer money via Bitcoin. You can transfer Bitcoin physically, like you can just go to somebody and hand them a piece of paper with this code on it, and that'll be the Bitcoin. And they can take that code and put it in their wallet, and vice versa. I can give you, turn around and give you some Bitcoin, and then you can put it in your wallet. Like, $25 would be 0.0037 something blah 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 of Bitcoin. But whatever amount of money you have in Bitcoin, that's the amount of it translates in that type of fashion, like 0.000 whatever. Because you got to remember, Bitcoin is about $700 right now. Actually, I want you guys, since I'm going to be doing training about the Bitcoin, I want you guys to create a big wallet. I want you to create a wallet from Coinbase. I'm going to try to open my thing up so I can give you guys the link. And you guys need to get a Bitcoin wallet. That'll be good. That'll be good for you to have. Just give me 1 second. I'm trying to find a link for you guys.
Okay.
I can't seem to locate my referral link. This is odd. Oh, here it is. Okay, guys, open if you can see the. Oh, well, all of you guys can see the chat, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. I just sent you guys a link to join and open up your free Bitcoin account. So get those things set up, man, because it's about to be rock and roll time.
Well, I have a wallet in the blockchain.
Say that again.
I have a wallet, like a Bitcoin wallet in blockchain website called blockchain or something like this. You know?
Blockchain, yeah.
Yeah.
Who just joined us? Who just came in? Can you hear me? Akil.
Yeah.
Oh, can you? I thought you couldn't hear me. All right. So we got Akil that just joined us. Now, guys, here we go. Here we go. Akil, man, you always bring your pets. Oh, man, he always bringing his pets. All right. So listen, you guys realize this is a Q&A. A Q&A. So in order for us to get the ball rolling, you got to ask questions. So while we going through from one person to the next, you guys got to get your questions together. So, I can answer them for you.
So William,
yes.
like I was saying before, okay, about the ClickBank thing, okay, right. Because I'm gonna start working on our website. but I'm asking about the ClickBank right now. So I showed you like a screenshots before. I want to know if this like type of offers apply to your Instagram method or not.
I can't really. It's really hard for me to hear you, bro. It's hard for me to hear you, and then you got a slight accent, so you got to slow it down
Yeah,
for me a little bit.
sorry, I'm not an American.
So what did you? Because I don't have a ClickBank. I mean, I do have a Click. Actually, I do have a ClickBank account. I just don't use ClickBank because it just never interests me to use ClickBank. But
Yeah,
it
it's the
doesn't
only
matter.
website or network.
It doesn't matter
Yeah,
if you use ClickBank. It doesn't matter if you use Max Bounty. It doesn't matter if you whatever company you use. It does not matter.
I know, but I'm asking about the offer type itself, like the offer type.
Okay, what are you asking about the offer type?
Can I show you like a screenshot or screen share or?
Can you show me?
Yeah.
Sure, I think you can share the screen.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Say that again.
Can you see it now? Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So as you can see here, we have like surveys. Okay, like surveys and so on. Okay. So I can apply your Instagram message this or not because you have a lot of money there. And you
Right.
told me in the chat box that it is like not possible to have this amount of money, like sign up offer or something.
I'm struggling to hear you, man. I'm struggling to hear you clearly. Really struggling to hear you clearly.
Because like the voice quality or the accent or what?
The quality, this one is just the quality, voice quality.
Okay. Okay. That's because maybe I'm sharing the screen or
But
something.
I think also I'm trying to get what you're asking me because you want to ask me something, but you're not really
Yeah.
asking me a direct question, and that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Okay. When you used your in your method, you used like
Whoa,
net for cash. Cash.
whoa! Don't say too much about the method.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say, but
Okay.
I'm talking about the website, the main website, the network. Okay, not the method itself,
Right.
like ClickBank and stuff. Okay, don't worry. Okay,
Okay.
I was saying here. Okay, you used surveys, right?
Uh-huh.
So I can apply this your method to this kind of surveys, or it's not the right type.
Well, the thing is, when you see that survey, what bothers me about this particular thing, or not bothers me. What I'm curious about is it says paid survey site on CB View Mobile. Okay, so that tells me it's a mobile app. I mean, it's viewable by mobile. That from what I'm getting, but also it says right there the average sale is $32. So if they're paying you $32, I'm wondering how much the cost is to your actual referee or your referral, because the thing is, when I choose things to sell, or when I choose things to promote,
Okay.
I'm going to make sure that it gives the least amount of strain onto the person that's being referred, because if the more strain is if you put too much strain on them, they're not going to do anything that's going to make this convert. So it'll be, it'll be a waste of time. So you definitely want to make sure that this type of thing is not straining your referral.
Okay. So, but like $32 is like
Yeah,
high
well,
cost for just sign up.
$32. $32 is that's your payout, correct?
Yeah, you can see here like
Okay.
about the board per.
Oh, yeah. So what I'm saying to you is, if it's your payout, what does it cost the referral?
I don't know. Like
You got to click it. See, the thing is, you should. What I do, you should click into. You should click into all of the offers that you're interested in. You should click into them and find out what that referral is going to go through. And once you
it's just sign up. It's like your name and your.
No. I promise you.
See?
I promise you that they're not going to pay you $32 just to have.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. You know. See here.
This is not $32 a lead though. I think the lead has to come down here and do something.
See here, like you see in the bottom.
Yeah, but I think they have to purchase something here, and I think you're getting a percentage of the purchase.
There's nothing, but I can't see anything. I see enter your first name, enter your email, get started now.
But the thing is, that's all you see. But when they enter their name and their email, it's going to take them somewhere where they're going to have to put. This is what you call a funnel. Okay, this is a capture page in a funnel. So that funnel is designed for you not to run you away by the course right away. So basically, go down to the bottom. Go all the way back to the bottom again.
Okay.
Go all the way back to the bottom again. Okay. When you see this funnel right here, and you put your information in here, this funnel is designed to drag you in. So basically, you're not going to see what you're going to have to purchase until you get to the into the inside of this thing. All right.
There's a product inside.
So, say that again.
There's like a product inside.
I am sure it is.
Yeah. I guess maybe ClickBank is not working with like a CDL, like paper lead stuff, you know.
Well, the thing is, listen. You should put any kind of name in there and make up an email address to slide in there to see where this page takes you, and find out what the product is and find out how much the product is. That's the only way you're gonna know.
Okay.
Hello, Demetra.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh God, I found the book.
Okay, there you go, right there, $39. So when they pay, I guess whoever purchases the $39, I'm sure they're going to end up paying more, but that's how you get that sale. Now, let me tell you something. It's going to be hard for you to get somebody to spend that 30 some dollars or whatever, because this page is filled. This person, whoever created this site, they don't understand the fact that they filled the page up with so much information. It's sensory overload. You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, like you have to read all this.
Yeah, it's just crazy. This is a crazy site or whatever, and that's probably why he needs help, and that's probably why he's using that network, because he can't get the people to come to the site himself. So
yeah, I got it.
You definitely don't want to start with these.
Yeah, I'm not. So I'm not gonna start with ClickBank. I'm gonna use your network for now. Yes.
Right. So you definitely want to go. You should start off. Go log into my CPA network, man, and basically look for. I'm going to send you a list of.
CDL.
I'm going to send you a list of the top converting offers. Okay.
Okay.
And then you can pick from those to actually start promoting or whatever.
Okay.
All right, I'll send it to you once we finish here, whatever. But yeah,
Okay.
you I mean, I'm not saying for you not to use the ClickBank, but just find some offer that's not going to put too much damage onto, or just.
But I guess all ClickBank is like about products, you know, like there's no leads, no sign ups, there's nothing.
Right, exactly, and that's not so good.
It's not working right now, you know. I'm just starting. I'm gonna start to.
So let me ask you a question. When you signed up to those other CPA networks and they asked you, how were you planning on doing these offers, or how do you plan on promoting?
Yeah, they have four. They have four questions. You know, I guess you know all this thing. They have four questions.
Right.
How you heard about us? What other network do you work with? How are we gonna promote your offers?
Right.
And the
So what did you say? What did you say when they asked you how were you going to promote these offers?
I said I'm gonna use AdWords and uh, and Google Ads. I
That's
guess
all
and
you said?
yeah.
All right, let me tell you something. I think I had a video a while, a few, like a
Yeah,
short
yeah.
while ago. I had a
I
video on
was,
what to say on how to get accepted to these networks, right?
I
And
was just watching the video, but I didn't finish it.
yeah,
It
with
was
like
just very long, 2 hours.
suppose so this just take the scenario for instance, right? Suppose you come to me for a loan, okay, for a business loan,
Okay.
right? And you say, I say, listen, man. I want to know how you going to use my money and when am I going to get it back? And you tell me, well, I'm going to make some money with it and I'm going to get it back to you as fast as I can.
Not convincing, right?
I'm going to be like, what?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay,
Because
that's what I see.
they have this guy. He came out with this thing called it's called the Bing training course or whatever, and he
Mm-hmm.
was telling all of his people to when they sign up to Max Bounty to basically just say that they're doing Bing ads, okay? And the thing is, all of these companies got so used to people just coming up to them saying, "Yeah, I'm doing Bing ads. Yeah, I'm doing." That doesn't really tell them about you or what you know. So when they ask you, how are you going to promote these offers? You should basically, number one, you should give them an emotional feed statement. An emotional feed statement is showing them that you are connected and attached to whatever offer you're going to choose. So you should also tell them that you had experience with whatever offer you're telling them that you're looking for. So if you come up to it, because they want to know that you know what you're doing, and if you know what you're doing, then you know where you've made money before. And these
What if
waiting
I'm
for you to
like
tell.
completely
Go ahead.
newbie? Or what if I'm completely new to hold this thing? Like how I should show them that I have all this experience.
So you got to slow it down for me again, man. Say it one more time.
Okay, I'm saying how I show them that I'm like experienced, and at the same time I'm a complete newbie.
I know, but the thing is, you're showing them your experience through the words that you're using, and that's what I was trying to tell you. You're going to show them your experience through the way that you respond to them, and the way you're going to respond to them is that they want to know what have you made money with in the past, and that's most likely what you're going to be looking to do business with them with. So if you came in there, and I tell you guys all the time that it's better for you to use the depth consolidation and use health and beauty products. Health and beauty products or whatever. When you come to them, you're going to tell them, listen, I've made a lot of money in in other networks with depth consolidation. Like this is a personal thing for me because I feel like that depth and that where you at, right? What country are you in?
I'm in Egypt.
All right, well, be like, well, listen, in Egypt, there's a debt problem going on out here. Actually, you probably shouldn't say that
Like always.
probably shouldn't say you're in Egypt, but just tell them, where I live, there's a debt problem or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
basically, in this debt problem, I decided to do these promote these type of offers, and I've been doing very well with other companies. And then you rub their back a little bit, and you say, you know what, I see you guys are offering the same thing, and I heard some good things about your company, so I decided to make money with you guys as well. Now that tells them that you not only know what type of offer you want, but you also had experience with this offer, and you have some emotional connection with the offer. And they, that's all they want to hear. They want to know that you're just not going to go up there and say Bing.
But there is a big question here. The thing is, in one of my interviews, they asked about the screenshot. Okay, like screenshot. I told them I'm gonna use like Google Ads and AdWords. They said
Well, say that again. Who asked you for a screenshot?
like the manager who's like interviewing me.
What are they
They asked
asking
me
you? No, what kind of screen? What are they asking you? What type of screenshot?
of my Google AdWords and Facebook ads screenshot. Like they
Oh
say
yeah, well, you have a Google.
before.
You have an AdWords. You have a Google Ads. You have a Google Ads campaign.
Yeah, no, for now, no, but
I think you should make one fast.
like a fake one, like
Well, not a fake one. Just just create a just create a Google account or whatever, and
I
then
have one.
take one of the offers from ClickBank, and then you're going to put that offer onto Google and load $10 up, and then use about 700 keywords. Let it rock for a couple of days or whatever until the keywords start to build some clicks, and then you give them the screenshot.
Okay, that's very cool. Okay, but what if they ask it about the same thing, like you told me to say to them or tell them that I'm working with other companies? What if they ask me, like, give me screenshot from the other company?
Oh, then you tell them to go to hell because they're asking for
Oh, God.
you know
I should tell them. Yeah.
You got to tell them just like that. Tell them go to hell, just like that.
Yeah, they're gonna deny me like in a second.
Because they shouldn't be asking you that much information. No company asks that much information. They may ask you for a screenshot of your earnings. I've never seen them asking for a screenshot of the Bing, your Bing stuff and like that. And plus, that's none of their business. That's your personal account. They're marketers themselves. You can't let another marketer go in and look at your Bing. You look at your
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so that's intrusive, and I don't think that any company that asks you for something like that, I think you should just leave them alone. You don't even have to deal with those type of companies, man. There's other companies out there you could deal with. Like I told you guys, you can deal with. There's a company, Oregon Advertising. That's a great company. You can you're a member of my company, so you start off with these two companies, you know.
Okay. The company which asked me about this is called AdsMillis or something like this. AdsMillis. Or the affiliate manager who's called Lisa, she told me to send me like a screenshot of Facebook ads and a screenshot of AdWords. I told her okay, and I didn't. You know.
Yeah, don't send any more screenshots to anybody unless it's like Cash Network. They're a very prestigious company. However, they require some type of I sent them a screenshot of my PayPal account, just blew their head off. But they ask you for they may ask you for that, but they never ask me for anything else, because it's none of their business how you get in the traffic.
I tried to sign up with them like 3 days ago, and they said I need to sign up with like a through a referral link.
Well,
like a referral link.
Yeah, you can't get into that network unless you're making some money. That's it. And if you're not making it, the thing is, no one was going to let you come into the network under their name because they're responsible for you. If you don't make any money, they're going to look at the person who brought you in and be like, what the hell is going on with your man? Why you bring this guy in here? He's not making any money. And then they're going to eventually take your privileges away for referring other people. So you definitely, you're definitely going to want to, you want to come in and make some money, man. So, or you have to have made some money from somewhere else, so that way you can have some type of proof.
Okay, let's make it like for the next step, maybe.
Say that again.
I will make it like as a next step, maybe. Should make some money with your network first, or other networks first, and then I move to a cash network.
Right. I think that you should definitely use my network and use Oregon, because Oregon has a little bit different offers than I do, but however, it's a good network. It's a cool network, and I know the people who own that network.
It's like weekly or monthly, the payment.
Well, every network is going to pay you monthly. I mean, it depends on your output. If you're making a lot of money, then you get paid weekly. That's why Cash Network pays weekly, because they're not letting you in there if you're not making if you're not in there, making a lot of money.
I guess.
All right, Ashley. Hello, Ashley. All right, Demetra. Can
you hear me?
Who's this?
Ashley.
Hey, Ashley, what's going on? You got any questions?
None I can think of right now.
All right, Demetra, what was the situation that you were having earlier? Okay. Okay. Q&A, people. Q&A. That's all I'm going to say is Q&A.
Yeah.
Because if there's no any more questions, then I'm going to be out. This is one thing I want to say to all of you guys is that this is right here. There got to be some type of things in this that you're wondering about as far as marketing that you don't know. And the only way you're never gonna know them unless you figure out. You're always supposed to have some questions about what it is that you're doing. I mean, unless you guys just became masters overnight and didn't tell me.
No. That's impossible.
So I mean, you know, I'm just saying, man. I know somebody got some type of question about some type of way of marketing. Nefertari, I ain't had a question from you since the first webinar. But you show up, though. That's one thing I can say. You do show up.
Okay. Hello.
Demetra, yeah. Well, so let's deal with the situation you had earlier.
Okay. So yeah, I pretty much figured out what was going on a video with your barter training. Like I did everything that you said as far as when putting the link in and stuff like that. I just didn't add the videos and everything. So I made a video as far as explaining what the Photoshop was or whatever. So I sent you the link to the website, and
Okay.
I definitely did everything you said. As far as when they go to purchase, when they go to do an offer, they let me know that they did the offer, and then I give them the Photoshop.
Okay, cool. Don't say no more, okay?
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm new to the game.
I got you. No problem. I got you confused with Sharada James because Sharada James was the one in the group. She had a question earlier, and I was going through the same thing, I believe, with her with the whole like I don't understand. People think that I'm just sitting here twiddling my fingers all the time and just doing nothing or whatever. But when I don't give people a quick response or response when they want the response, they go bananas. It's crazy, unbelievably crazy.
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Also, too, there's a lot of people like, man, I definitely respect what you're doing, but there is a lot of people out there that be playing people. So when people deal with that, it's kind of hard for people like you because they make it bad. You know what I'm saying? Like they make it bad for people like you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I can't agree.
There is a lot of people out there pulling scams and all that. Like, you know, it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? But the thing is, when I tell people all the time, just because you get burned by a scam doesn't mean you got to persecute everybody else who had nothing to do with the scam. You know what I mean?
right,
Like because you're gonna end up shooting your own self in the foot. You know what I mean? Because you can't let that scar you for life. You just got to learn from it and then move on. You know.
yeah.
But I do think that you guys like I'm going to talk to you guys about this stock training, but I think you guys really need to transfer your savings accounts over into spread out investments, because your money's sitting there doing nothing, and the stock company in my stock training, the company that I speak about in there, they give people the opportunity to purchase stocks for $10 or more. I mean, the least amount you could purchase $10, and you can actually make money off the. Hold on. You can make money off the fractional shares of stock. You know what I mean? So.
What you think about Forex?
Okay, Demetri, I think I had to cut you off for a second. It sounded like you was in a water faucet. Can you hear me still though? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. Yeah, a friend of mine's, my friend Devontae, he's doing Forex. I I got mixed feelings about Forex. I did a little bit of Forex. I think I'm going to get back into it in a little while, but I have to come up with my own strategy. I can't use anybody else's strategy when doing Forex because uh, when I lose my money, I like to lose it because it was something that I did. I don't want to be mad at you because I lost my money. So I want to be able to be the reason why I lost my money if that happens. You know what I mean? Um, Forex is a good business, I think. It's just when you're dealing with currency, you know, things change in an instant, and there's, you know, strategies are all leading to the highest probability of something happening, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's solid. So it's not like I would rather, you know, invest money into Target during the months of December and January. I would do Target. I would do Gap, because I know that those are solid investments. This is Christmas time. Their stock and their inventory and their stock is going up. Their stock is rising. People and their stock is, you know, they're gonna make some money these in this quarter because of we in the seasonal time or whatever. So those are good things that you when you see a company, just think about it. Just think about it. Their kids, all these kids and all these parents are buying these kids new, you know, Christmas clothes and all of this stuff for school, for coming off of their Christmas break and everything like that. So, you know, and I know these stores are stocking up, and it's just a good time to get in there. And I'll probably pull out by February. It's like I mean, not by February, by like the end of January, I'll probably be, you know, pulling my money out of there. But you get what I'm trying to say, though. Like, I'd rather do that than to stick my money in a currency that could just fluctuate and fall because of some thing that happened in their country. You know what I mean? So it's, you know, politics and natural events is that drives what's happening in the you know, as far as Forex is concerned. I'm going to be teaching you guys Bitcoin. Like we were just talking with Denise earlier about Bitcoin or whatever, but Bitcoin is just like Forex, but you can trade Bitcoin on its own type of trading platform. So I think that this is a whole new world that I'm going to be introducing to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So if anybody does not have any more questions. Okay. But let me say this the next time. Okay. Let me say this for the next time. If y'all come into the webinars, you got microphones for a reason. So we all got to communicate. Y'all don't want to just sit here and be listening to y'all, boring y'all with my talk. I just sit here talking. I don't want to be the only one talking. We got to communicate with each other. All of us got to communicate with each other. That's how we learn when we build. We got to build with each other. We can't. I don't want to be the dictator.
You know what happens a lot of times? You will think of a question, and when you get on a phone call, you start talking about stuff and you forget.
Right. But I'm sure you didn't. It wasn't just one. Now you can't forget all the questions.
Right. True.
Also, I'm going to be switching out some. I'm going to be making some of you guys. I'm going to be making some of you guys moderators for the group. So I want you guys like there's a few of you that come to these webinars. You know what I mean? Denise, Nefertari, you know, Denise, you know, now we got Ashley. I want like you guys are like the solid bases, the one that I can always depend on to be present. So I want you guys to also be moderators inside of the actual group.
That's cool. I definitely take on that responsibility.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make that happen as soon as we get off. Ashley?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yo, man, I see you out there, Ashley. I see you out there. I
Man,
see you out there.
Lil,
I see you out
I'm
there
not
doing
gonna,
it,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie.
What you said?
I was gonna say at first, cause I'm not like the type of give up, but I was getting frustrated. But I just toughed it out.
Man, listen, I saw you posting your payment, man. I was proud, man. I was like, man, I was like, it ain't going to she's not going to do anything but get better from this point. From that point, that's your line that you drew right there. So from that point on, it's just you're just going to go upwards, man, with the CPA stuff.
Okay.
Denise, do you have anything set up?
Hold on, Will. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ashley. So yeah, like I was saying, man, yeah, whatever when you want to upheaval like that, you want to make sure that you stick to it. You whatever your routine is at that time, just make sure you ride that routine out because it's working at the particular time. What offer are you running?
Cash with Oz and the profits one.
Which one? What was the first one again? What was the first one?
The cash with Oz, and then I'm doing down the profits.
And what platform is that on?
Cash Network.
Okay, so what you said the something for profits? What was that again?
Oh, countdown to profits.
I thought they removed that.
I thought they did too, because I know I had got a mail from them saying it was on hold or
And
something. I guess technical
what's the cost
issues.
what's the cost to the referral?
Or CPLs, they're $150.
They pay no. What's the cost to the actual referral? Is all they got to do is this a email submit, a lead, or is it they have to purchase something?
Yeah, it's an email submit.
And it's converting?
Yes.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Do you have the barter training?
No, not yet.
I think that with the countdown to profits, if you do it and they paying you out $150 per lead.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a real easy one. I mean, I remember looking through it. I would have to go back there and look through what exactly is cash to profit. What do you know the rundown on what that offer is and what they're using it for? Because I forgot. I haven't seen that offer in a minute.
I have to go back and look at it.
Okay, but you guys want to let me tell you something. When you're looking through these offers or whatever, you're definitely going to want to look through the health stuff. Okay, and the reason why I tell you to look through the health stuff is because all of that stuff is it's just freebies and they're trials. They're under $4. They're under $10. So you may have to pay for shipping and handling for $4 and change, or you may have to do a to maybe $7 and change, whatever, only for shipping and handling, and that's it. And they send you the product or whatever to review. So it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different.
Does it charge your credit card after you receive the product still?
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, you got 14 days. They don't charge your credit card until you pass the trial period. So if a person tried something or whatever, they have until 14 days to try the product. So if they don't if they don't like the product or whatever, or they don't want to keep it, that's fine. They all they would have to do is return the product before 14 days, and then yeah, your card is not charged.
Oh, okay.
Yep, as long as you get the product back to them.
Okay.
Some offers let you keep the product. They don't, and that's just it. As long as you just cancel, you got to cancel your account or whatever. But they'll let you keep the product. So it depends on the company. But what you do is what I do is I always go to the. Oh, Ashley, that was you. I'm talking to you and you making a noise.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, who's that making noise while I'm talking to Ashley? When you choose this offer, when you choose these offers, you want to go down to the bottom of you want to, first of all, you want to go directly to the offer page, and then you want to go down to the bottom and read the term. And when you read the term, it'll tell you it'll tell you the terms they have as far as you returning returning the products or whatever, or refund or reimbursement. So when you look through there and you see what they're offering, some of them will say, well, listen, that's what they tell you, if this is a 14-day trial, this is a 30-day trial, and then how much you're going to pay for shipping and handling. And once you see that, you'll understand, what the referral has to go through, and then you can you can promote that offer. Because a lot of those offers, they pay out $30 and up.
Oh, okay.
And that's not bad to get somebody to pay for shipping and handling to try something.
No, that's not. That's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it any particular ones that's converting good on Cash Network?
All of them. Anytime you got an email submit, anytime you're doing anything with an email submit, not an email submit. Anytime you're doing anything with a credit card submit, most of the time those things convert. So you want to look for the ones that I use the most is I use all kind of X Factor muscle whatever pills. Then they have the skin lift, the eye face lift, or the skin lifting creams or whatever, or any type of creams or vitamins or whatever, weight loss vitamins, weightlifting vitamins, and also credit reports, free credit click, free credit scores, or any of those are good because those are always they always convert very well, and also they pay out really good too.
Okay. Thank you, Will. I'm gonna look into that.
Yep. Did you guys come to my network yet?
I didn't yet.
You got it. You didn't join yet?
Not yet.
What about you, Nefertari? Man, Nefertari, you usually there, man. What's up? What's up, man? You don't want? Come on, Nefertari. You don't want to support the black-owned business? Your volume is down.
I said I do. I'm just at work most of the time.
Oh, okay. I know you ain't working 24 hours like me though. So you got a chance to fill out a quick application.
You're right.
That that's going to get pre-approved.
You're right.
Are you in yet, Ash? Ashley?
Yes, I'm here, Will.
Are you in?
No, not yet. What is the site?
It's I'm gonna type it right now. I'm gonna type it here in the Akil, I want to talk to you later. Somebody mentioned my glasses. I had to change them. I had to switch the glasses up, man, because they was making fun of the glasses, man. It's like, why you always wearing glasses? Why you always wearing shades? All right, so you got the link. You see everybody see the link? All right, so everybody got the link or whatever. Just go to the link. When you notice when you register to the site, for some reason I don't know why Google does this to my link, but they will always send your whatever if you're waiting on a reply from the site, they're always going to send it to your spam folder. So you got to check your spam folder.
Hey, William.
Yes.
This is Denise. Look, you asked me a question earlier.
Man, I'm going to attempt to remember that.
I'm sorry. I'm at work and trying to do this at the same time.
Oh, you at work?
Yeah, I'm working on my day off.
At least you ain't get fired on your day off.
Right? I'm trying not to.
Oh, I think I was asking you, did you join my network?
No, I'm going to do it this weekend. I have time to do it this weekend. I'm going to take a 3-day weekend off, so I have time.
Oh, man, 3 days is enough to really get busy.
Right. So I will be.
I'm about to use up half of your time, boy.
So the webinar, these last two webinars has been helping me out a lot as far as getting questions about the offers and everything. So I'm more informative about what to do now based off the questions.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, just make sure you get in and whatever, because I need you to really get to understand what the CPA market is about, and it's best for you to create that account so that you can just get familiar with the platform. And also, what I was going to tell you guys, yeah, I want to get you guys and I want you guys to know and learn this stuff or whatever about the CPA, traffic and the way CPA works, so that we can move on to bigger and better things. Because I want you guys to be taking your investments from your CPA earnings, and I want you to invest these things, man, into these stocks and Bitcoins. Because that'll definitely secure you. I mean, these are good things to secure your future. Hold on, guys. I'm still taking questions. Okay.
I
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so when you were talking about the stocks, you said like you would invest in certain things up until January. So what will you invest in during the income tax season when all the people spend all their income tax on TVs and stuff?
In cars.
Yeah, yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, because I was wondering why you wouldn't extend it until like March or April, because between like Walmart and Target, all the people that aren't used to
the thing is, this is why. I want to know what's so funny. I want to laugh
Hey,
too.
I was about to say somebody's dying over there.
Because I think we're thinking about all the people that are gonna waste their money during income tax and how can we benefit, because we know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but this is my opinion on it. Who is that, man? All right, hold on. All right. I had to mute everybody. All right, so cool. Basically, that's a good question. One thing you may not ask a lot of questions, but you ask some good ones when you do. My thought on it is, you don't know. And this is the thing about marketing, okay? This is the thing about marketing, and this is the thing about buying stocks and stuff like that. You don't know what a person is going to do with their income tax money. I don't want to just bank on people going to spend their money at Target, because I don't know that. They may take that income tax money and buy an electronical piece, or they may spend it on vacation this year, or they may put it somewhere this year. It's not guaranteed. And the reason why I stick to things like the holidays and things like that is because what we were talking about in the other webinar about neuro-linguistic programming, okay? In the holiday season, people are doing things because they're bombarded with suggestion. They're not necessarily wanting to do a lot of these things or whatever, but during the holiday season, the people move like cattle, okay? So like when everybody moves at one big time or whatever to do something. So you know that Christmas time, people are going to move like cattle to any and everything that's accessible to them and in their limits. So, you know what I mean? So you have to calculate that. I say Target because Target has a whole bunch of things in it that people can go to Target. Like people go to Target and get a whole bunch of stuff, different types of things or whatever, and make them as gifts. You know what I mean? It's just a nice place for you to go and you can get gifts, toilet paper, and get your favorite CD. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that's a good place because people are gonna flock there because they do every year. It's like when the birds come home or when the birds fly winter or wherever they go and flock to these places. You can guarantee that this is going to happen. With the income tax, we know that the money's going to be there, but we don't necessarily know where the money's going to go. You know what I mean? Because people may have gotten what they needed during Christmas time at Target, but doesn't necessarily mean after January they're going to go back and then blow all their money back at Target again. So I don't want to keep my money there now. But now here's a flip side of that. If I check, because I spend time checking all of the available, because I think it's like maybe 25 or 30 companies or 40 companies that maybe that's available to us for this particular site, because like I said, we don't have to pay for the trade, and we don't have to pay for the trade, and we don't have to pay for the sale. So out of these companies or whatever, I'm always checking. Now, if I see after January, whatever, that they're oddly rising, and I can get into a place where I can get a profit, because I can just make an assumption that they're going to keep rising at that point. Yeah, I could jump in there for a week or two, and pull something out of it, or maybe not even a week or two, maybe less than that. I probably wouldn't even risk staying in there a week or two, but you can't. It's all about you watching when you're dealing with. If you're trying to chart tax season, it's all about you paying attention day by day about what's going to go down. I know on Christmas or whatever, I could buy a certain amount of stock and just leave it, because I know that it's just going to keep growing. I mean, it's going to keep growing until that ball drop. So that's what it's going to be. So you can doing Thanksgiving, and doing Thanksgiving, that Black Friday's coming around or whatever. So you got these things people are going to flock. You obviously you see them acting like fools, of course, during Black Friday, and at the beginning of summer, people about to go get their summer clothes. At the end of summer, people are getting ready to go get their school clothes. So there's certain parts of the season that you can manipulate and really make some safe investments, because that these things are going to always happen every single year. You know what I mean? So it's not about them getting the money, but it's about what's happening to make them spend it.
Okay, so as a marketer, if you know that some new release of Jordans are coming out, should you invest in Nike? Because I'm thinking that Christmas more or less is the kids' holiday, but income tax is the adult Christmas.
Right.
So they're going to invest in things that they cannot afford. They're going to buy Louis Vuitton and Harachis and all kinds of stuff.
Right. But check this out. Let's just when is the end of tax season? Tax season starts on the 13th of January and or the 16th of January, something like that. When does it end? Because I think it ends in
Well,
August sometime, doesn't it?
no, April 15th. But for people that are actually getting an income tax return, they already have their stuff by February 4th.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
check this
gone
out.
by February 28th.
Yeah, but sometimes people don't get all of their money in January. Sometimes people get their money late. Sometimes the checks come super duper late. Like, you know, there's all kinds of
I
factors.
don't know those people.
Yeah, but the thing is, let me tell you something. Where you live at? Where you live?
I'm in Houston. I'm saying because most people, especially if they're like in the lower income, they
Right.
go get the loan on it, and so they get half of it up front and then the rest later. But then people, you use your check from the 31st from the last December
Hmm.
and calculate it. So you have all your money most of the time before Valentine's Day even comes,
Right,
and
but
most of people spend it
you know
on
what?
Jordan.
I think you're judging that. You're judging that off of what's going on in your region. Okay,
Hmm.
but I'm judging the stocks on what's going on worldwide. You know, as far as like where those companies reside at, because I'm like, just because you like when you said about the loan, how people go out and get that loan or whatever before they get the now. They may do that there or whatever, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're doing that in California. Doesn't necessarily mean they're doing that in New York. That doesn't mean that they're doing that in Pennsylvania. And all these places may have a target. You understand? or a particular store or whatever. So you never know what a person's going to. They may have messed up their money last year and was like, you know what, this year I'm just going to be a little bit more responsible. You know, you don't know the mind frame of all these different people, and that's a very risky thing to assume that you do. You know what
I'm
I mean?
stereotyping. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, some stereotypes work in marketing. You know what I mean? But it's just
Well, that's kind of what I'm asking. Like, how can we play into benefit financially from the stereotype?
well,
It's not right, but it's
the thing is, you should apply the stereotypes to major holidays. That's what I do. I look for major holidays. I look for events that's happening, like if Michael Jordan came and endorsed this new sneaker that blew air out of the back of them, or blew some smoke out of it, or something that did something really wild. I would watch Nike for a little while. I would watch Nike, and as soon as I seen something that went blip, I would immediately start buying. I would start buying, and depending on how much I see his commercials turn on or turn over and over again, that I would start buying or whatever. But I would buy, and then I would watch him to make sure he doesn't say anything stupid to make the buy stop. So when you purchase and stuff like that, you got to take all of that stuff into consideration. So I try to stick to major holidays and things of that nature when you're going to buy, when you're dealing with stock, because other than that, everything is just like, it's up in the air. I lost a lot of money, and my first big loss was in a company, a Chinese company, a Chinese energy company. I just said, oh, Chinese energy. Oh, I know they over there doing something, man. I know they doing something. Let me put my money. And it was like, oh, it was like, the money was just gone, like gone. I was just like, wow, where did the money go? Where is it? And if it went, I want what I bought. what was it that I bought? So I learned from then that the safest ways to do it, the safest investments are the ones that, to me, everybody got their own strategy. But my strategy is the safest investments is the one that is guaranteed. I'm a Taurus. I like to do things on a guaranteed basis. So if I see like there's another company that I didn't expect, Alibaba. Alibaba. I didn't even know when I saw Alibaba. I just was like, "What type of Muslim, what type of Islamic company is this, or whatever?" And I went and checked on it, and I saw that the stock was actually doing good. So I bought some of it, and I actually that was my first purchase from this company that I made money off of. To be honest, I bought some Alibaba, and then I bought some Microsoft, and I bought some Gap. I bought Gap stocks, and I actually lost money on the Microsoft. I just said I'm just going to relax off of Microsoft for a little while. But the Gap, I just noticed that the clothing stocks, the Alibaba. There was a few other stocks, man. Like when the WWF is doing good, I check on them as well. But there's a whole like list of particular stocks that you can buy with this company, and they're all good because they're major stocks. It's not like penny stocks or like little companies that nobody don't know. Like you know that these are solid investments. You know what I mean? Then that these stocks are only going to fall, but so much. You know what I mean? You got Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Burger King's, all of these things. Burger King's is not a good stock to buy, and believe it or not. That stock jumps up and down like hotcakes, man. It's just a up and down. One time I started to put my money in there, but I didn't. I'm glad I didn't because it did fall. Their stocks fall too quick, and McDonald's is a funny stock too. Sometimes it goes up and then sometimes it goes down. But I noticed that the Gap, Target, just certain stocks that I I can keep my money in because I know they're gonna do good. And if they don't, and if they ain't doing good, they'll bounce back. They'll come back and do good. You know, they ain't gonna fall but so far. So yeah, all of those things is good because these companies, you think about it. If you use a broker, you know, these companies aren't going to let you spend $20 to buy any. You can't even spend $20. The stock may start off at $37, $38 or whatever for one share. You know what I mean? Or maybe $65 for one share. You have to buy that one share. You know what I mean? And I would rather buy fractional parts of that and take that $60 and buy fractional parts. I could probably get four fractional parts of that stock instead of buying the whole one stock or whatever. And I'd rather do it that way. You know what I mean? But it gives people who like I said, who don't have the to have a lot to buy a lot of stock. It gives them an opportunity to make some investments and make some income off of fractional shares. And I think you're making way more money from fractional shares than you would leaving your money in a savings account, growing with nothing growing on it.
Right.
So, anybody else?
Hey, William, is there a way that you can invite people to the webinar once they join your business?
Invite people to what?
To like this webinar when you have the webinars?
You mean just like you guys or what?
Yeah, for people that may have questions, you know, people that join our business and they have questions or they just want to be, you know.
When I put the whole link inside of the group, just copy the whole link and paste everything to the person that you want to share it to. That's why I posted in the group so you guys can have access to the whole link. That way you can take it and you share it or do whatever you want to do with it.
All right.
Somebody called on the phone. Who's this? 409? Who's that?
Oh, Elena Curry from Hitchcock.
You said Alana?
Elena.
Elena, how you doing?
Okay.
You have any questions on CPA or the stocks, I guess, now that we're talking about stocks too, or Bitcoins or anything?
I got on it kind of late. I've been here, my Facebook on, but I just noticed it and I just dialed in. I don't know how long I've been on here, but I haven't been on here that long.
Are you in our Facebook group?
No, I'm not.
All right, hold on. Let me send you a link. Hold on.
I got a invite by the.
Matter of fact, you're on the phone, so you can't really see the link. All right, so you remember the link that you used to get. You remember the link that I posted in whatever group it was, right?
No, I got a message by inbox.
Oh, okay.
Inbox message.
All right.
From you personally.
And what's your name on the inbox?
Elena Curry.
Hold on. Oh,
I used to be in the Real Winners team group.
No, I couldn't even hear you. Now, Elena, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I used to be in the Real Winners team group.
Yeah. What's going on?
Oh, not much.
Haven't seen
I
you
got it
in
late, so I
a
didn't
long
really
time.
much.
All right, so we doing CPA now, man. Elena's been with the group like from back. She's from way back. 4 flats on the Cadillac way back. So she it's good to have you here, man. But I actually changed the name of the group, Elaine. It's the same group. It's just I just changed the name.
Okay.
So if you go to the winners team, it's going to be something different. But you can. I'll send you a link to enter
Okay.
the group or
Sounds
whatever.
good.
Do you have any questions? Because this is a Q&A.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't get to hear much. Only thing I heard like the last bit about the stocks and nothing else. I didn't hear anything else because I got the
No, but
miss late.
are you into CPA?
Am I doing CPA?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I was planning on trying to do something like ClickBank or Matt's Bounty or something like that.
Well, General's doing ClickBank. I'll send you the I have a network and I'll send you the link to it. It's called CPA Pays.
Okay.
It's called CPA Pays, and hold on.
Yeah, I see the call is recorded. Maybe I can listen to the whole call. Like I said, I missed most of it really. So
Yeah,
like it's the end of the call now.
Yeah, it's going to be recorded. You can listen to it.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, when you go to the website, when you go to the CPA website or whatever, you'll be able to look at the video. There's a video right on the front page, and you'll get some information about the network, and I'll let you join. I just sent you the link. Sorry, I sent it so many times, but once you get in there, I'll get your account approved and start making money with the CPA. The CPA is a great place to market. Also, you guys, don't forget. I haven't really made a video or anything like that on the pay-per-call. But pay-per-call business is extremely good. Pay-per-call business is just like it's CPA. It's CPA, but you're getting paid from phone calls. And I had one like when I made a video before. I was making $70 for a 90-second call. So anybody who took my number and made that 90-second call, I got $70 over and over again. Boom, 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 boom. All they had to do was stay on the phone for 90 seconds. $70, $70, $70, $70. So, yeah, there's companies that's paying you, from any.
Where do I sign up at?
This is interesting, you know?
Yeah, I have a comment though.
What you said?
I have a comment.
What's the comment?
Yeah, like pay-per-call is kind of like pay-per-click, except it's a call. It's similar.
Well, yeah, but
in case they didn't know.
Pay-per-click, the way, you're kind of right, but pay-per-click, you'll never get paid that amount of money, like that the volume of money or whatever. But I have a pay-per-call training where I have a website that's set up to use with Craigslist, and it's just a smooth setup. Basically, yeah, the people are coming from Craigslist. You get them to make the call. The call is, they stay on the call for the 90 seconds or whatever. There's a website that you build where they actually fill out a Q&A. Once they do that, you pay them. You're gonna pay them for their call or whatever. Like, and check this out, man. I paid people $10 for phone calls, and I was getting paid $70 for this phone call, and I was paying them $10, and they were like, really $10 for 90 seconds? I'll take that.
That's easy.
Some people get paid $10. Some people don't even get paid $10 an hour.
Hey, can you send us that link in chat?
The what?
Can you send us the paper call link in the chat?
You want the check?
The chat. No, the paper call that you're talking about now. Can you send it to chat, that link? I want to sign up.
Oh, the chat.
Yes, the chat.
I thought you said the check. I was like, she want the paper call and the money?
No, excuse my my grammar.
Hold on. I'm gonna just send it here. I got it. That's the paper call training. So you want to definitely look at that video about the paper call. But it's so the paper call is let me tell you another thing about paper call that's different from CPA. CPA offers don't always convert. You know, for whatever reason or another, you may have I don't know, it's just whatever for whatever reasons, some person may do a offer from a cell phone or whatever, they don't convert. So when you have people who's making these calls, these offers convert 90%, 98% of the time, 98, 99% of the time, they're going to convert. And all that person has to do is stay on the phone. Like the phone system is a whole different thing or whatever. So you can hire people to do this all over the United States via Craigslist. You know, it's an easy way to make money. I'll show you guys whoever gets the training. I will show you guys the in and outs of the training. So you can't make too much money. Don't make too much money because it's going to look unnatural. So I'll show you guys how to make everything look natural. And also, the paper call, the paper call training. There's 3 paper call trainings. All 3 of them are separate prices or whatever, but I give all 3 of them for the price of one now. So I started when you get the paper call training, you get the other 200. You get the other 2 trainings that's worth $100. You get those for free. And you really do get mines, Denise. You ain't you ain't gonna get no phony download.
I got you.
Oh man, all these scammers out here, man. Hey Ashley. Ashley, how come Ashley, you know why I called you? Because every time you turn your microphone, you ain't saying nothing. But every time you talk, you turn the microphone off. I was like, what is up? I know the mic work. She said, I'll come back when nobody's looking. Hey, Joe, what's going on, man? Hello, Joe?
Oh, I see you got Beats on too.
Say that again.
I said, I see you have Beats headphones on too.
Oh, my Beats? Yeah. These I got a couple of pair. These are just like the leisure pair. I got some super duper space space muff Beats. They're like really big. The more expensive pair. Those are really nice. But I need to get some type of pin on microphone, because look, I'm sitting here holding this microphone like I'm doing a some type of show or something. Joe, can you hear me? Because can you hear me? All right, man. I gotta take you out if I can't hear you. Yeah. So anybody else got any questions? You better ask them right now, man.
I have a question. How much is CPA training, the 3-for-1?
Say that again.
How much is this 3-for-1 CPA training?
Oh, that's not CPA. That was paper call.
Yeah, paper call training.
Paper call is $49.99. All of them are $49.99. But like I said, when you get one, I just give the other 2 for free.
Okay, I could definitely get it tomorrow. I'm in like this little Loom thing, so once I cash that out, I'll get that.
Okay. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link, Alana. Elaine, I'll send you the link to your. I'll send it directly. Just give me a second.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be before night, because it's been kind of slow in the group lately. But once I cash out, I'm definitely gonna get it.
All right, I just sent you the link.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Nefertari,
Huh?
what you forgot already?
No, I can unmute myself. No, in the group, is there a video explaining how to sign up for your network? I see it's like pretty self-explanatory.
I think that I think if you go to the actual network, there's a video right on the front page. As soon as you go to my network, there's a video right there, and I think that that video explains to you how to register and sign up. It's pretty simple. I mean, all you got to do is to just fill out your application or whatever. But when on my application where I ask you, do you have a website? Do you have a website?
Kind of. Wix, Weebly, something, yeah.
Hey, as long as
I put thumbnails, but I didn't add anything from the first training that I was on. I put the like little pictures, but I didn't add any links yet.
No, but what I'm saying is that you have a URL, right?
Yeah.
All right, so as long as you got a URL, put that URL in, and remember, if you guys signing up to my network, you have to check your spam folder. That's where the link is going to be. Okay, in the spam folder. I don't know why it's in the spam folder. I gotta call my company to figure out why, but it's in the spam folder. So go there and get your link or whatever, and then just connect your, and I'll activate your account. But I need you to verify your emails.
Okay. And like for how I'm gonna advertise?
Say that again?
For how you're going to advertise, you just put like Facebook ads and stuff.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You probably Hello?
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Joe.
Hey, what's going on, Joe?
Hey, look, man.
Hold on. I was answering. Hold on. Let me finish with Nefertari. What you need to do is you probably gonna have to get some training at some point in time. But you're definitely going to have to use the social media platforms to promote your links or whatever. And I got some really good free. I got some free training, but I got some training already that I posted or whatever about how to do this on my YouTube channel. So you guys need to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way, when I do bring out new trainings or whatever, or I give out free trainings, you guys can have you have access to it. Okay, Joe.
Oh yeah. What's going on? I just got through watching the training, man. That's a solid training. I had a few questions though. Do I need a VPN for the torrent sites for like Pirate Bay?
I don't think we should be talking about that right here. I'll talk to you about that. I'll talk to you about that when I call you. When we call you.
I had another question.
No. I'm going to talk to you after.
All right, that's a bet.
I'll talk to you after. Yo, Nefertari and Alana, their ears is all plugged in. Like, man, if I stay here long enough, I'm gonna get this whole training.
Oh yeah, that's right. Man, I was thinking. That's right. Yeah. That's a bet. I hit you back.
All right, man. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else?
So the CPA .net or whatever. I don't. Let me pull it up. I click on that and sign up there.
Uh-huh.
CPA. So I sign up right there, and then the web worker. That's the training when I do get ready to get it.
Right.
Then I contact you, and then you like approve.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so listen, guys. If there's no more questions or whatever, I'm going to wrap it up. Nefertari, I want you to get your account set up, man. Get your account, get your account set up. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I was doing it while we were talking, but
I figured you were. I figured you
I
were.
put the wrong answer and you put me out.
I figured no. I ain't gonna put you out. Put. Are you finished with your application?
The only part I didn't fill out is website and how to. Other than that, I'm done.
Use the Weebly, and as far as you putting how you're going to promote it, just like I said, don't put the link anywhere crazy, like any type of porn sites or anything of that nature, no illegal sites, anything like that. Okay. But other than that, just put that you're gonna put how you're gonna promote these, because there's only a few ways you can promote the links. You can use email. Some of them you can use banner ads. Some of them you could use Bing ads. So whatever you're gonna do, plan on promoting that. You just type that in there. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ashley, you good? Ashley?
Yes, I'm good.
Good?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Denise?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you.
You good, Denise? Okay. General?
I'm good.
All right, so listen, all of you guys get your account set up, man, because the quicker you can get your account set up, I'm going to, give me a few minutes, I'm going to be sending you guys a list of all of the top offers. That way you can you don't have to waste your time, dealing with offers that are not really converting well. So I'll give you the top offers that you're going to need, and you guys start promoting those offers, and then I can pay you guys, at the end of the
Months.
at the 30 net. And then if you guys are doing better numbers or whatever, I'll pay you at the 15th, and so forth and so on. If you're doing really, 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 really like super astonishingly good, I'll pay you every week.
That sounds hard.
And if you're absolutely blowing my mind away, I'll pay you every day. So anyway, yeah, just get your account set up. Okay.
Okay.
All right, man. Talk to you guys soon.